And hello there everyone, Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Titan Quest Season 4. We are here on episode number 2 of this series. Do appreciate everybody who's come out. Hope that your guys' time zone, whatever your guys' time zone is most wunderbar. So, on the agenda for today, we of course are going to be having some more fun with our new Season 4 character, Sun Tzu. And we are, of course, going to be continuing fun times with him in OG Greece, getting all the stuff done. So, last episode, yesterday, we had started our new character doing his stoofs and all that, and getting all that stuff done. So we got from Helos to Megara. So we will be, of course, picking up from Megara. Got a little bit of stuff processed out. Excuse me, but it felt good. Excuse me, but it still felt good. So, yeah, we'll just be doing our stuff in that regard. So let me go ahead here and get the game started up, so as that we can do our magic stoofs. Having the game, of course, be ready is always a thing, and all that jazz, so hooray. Yeah, it's just processed out some stuff with getting the loot we got from the charms and relics we got from last episode. There we go. Canopy was blah blah. Alright. Turn my headset volume. Did move a couple things over with Ishtar as well. Got some stuff done with her, so oops. There we go. Single player. Slugs. Not resist the opportunity, of course, to do a little bit of body bashing. So, let's see.
Our chests are spacious and secure.
So I did pull over this robust ring, but of course it does have a level requirement. Level 15, we're only level 12, so I was hoping I might be able to find one of slightly lower level, but of comparable
Safe travels.
stuff, but unfortunately not.
Welcome, welcome. A fine warrior like yourself. I'm sure I've got just what you're looking for.
Let's see here. Oh. That guy back, and we can have these guys be a thing.
Come again. What can I do for you?
Let's see what we got. Because of the Outrider's tunic, we got that. I'm not going to deny myself that. Let's see. not bad. I think we're good on that.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Pretty good in that regard, so let's just go ahead here. Reset ourselves at this rebirth fountain. Now we're gonna have satyrs or bad blue kitties. Hello, bad ladies. Curious if we'd be getting bad blue kitties or satyrs. Obviously bad blue kitties. What the heck is that guy doing out here in the wilderness? Yeah. Some of the spawn-ins just don't make sense for the merchants. May have taken a page from Minecraft and done the equivalent of wandering traders. That's just a theory. Seems to want to attack him right there for a sec. Come on, tree, you can do this. Swap that. I'll take the additional 13 of defensive ability. I'll definitely take that. That brings it up to 100. I will gladly do that. Feels nice to now finally have another bag. maces. Which one was the one with the flowers? Old and loose. That's interesting. Ah, that makes sense. The mace is what slows us down. Ah, okay.
It was a fierce battle. Beasts and men, you understand. Then a giant cyclops, growling and bellowing, came. You should have seen it.
I think we'll, right, no shit. We'll, hold on to that guy for sale and, make some money off of him. Come on. Guys. I just barely managed to survive. Oh. That was stupid on my part. Duh. Let's, since we're here, shouldn't be enough time for the,
Hello there! Farewell!
Relics? Bye.
Weird. These are both average. But at least it's a lot less, what's it now? A lot less screwed up. Boy, as I was about to try to portal, I was like, wait a minute, we didn't portal out because we're over here at the Rebirth Mountain Department of Duh. Seriously, how did I avoid that? How did these Maenads manage to escape my wrath? I'll still take their XP, though. Let's go ahead here into the ancient ruins. I know we technically don't have to do this little side quest, but I would prefer to get the additional loot. Ooh. Ooh. This one's pretty nice. That. Level up, level up. Continue to push up our strength so that we can get this new equipment eventually. Come on there, Jerky McJerkface. Don't be too bad of a guy to me. Alright. So. Gosh darn it, it's got me with the Heracles Might equipped on my torso armor. It's got me thinking back to Zeus Poseidon with the rise of Atlantis, and you know, why couldn't I have a little more? Excuse me, I had to deal with the tree sneeze there. Why couldn't I have a little less brawn and a little more brain? Let's go ahead here. We'll get ourselves out of the thing here. Hello.
You have put an end to a great... You have put an end...
So the skeletons will trouble us no more? You have done a great service to Megara, warrior. In future times, children will play in those ruins. In future times, children will...
Greetings! Come again!
Oh.
I can hold that for you!
220. No, we're not quite there yet. We're going to need another level at least, so... Let's see, 12, 8, 220, 15, 11... I forgot how much strength that required. Hopefully that plus 16% will help at some point.
Safe travels!
Probably bad blue kitties. Maybe satyrs up ahead. polytheist. Let those so-called Spartans do some damage to him. Let's try polytheist. More Maenads. That was my guess. It was probably be Maenads. Fish. These are fishy men. These are the fishiest of fatty men. Monsters. Oil. Times where you accidentally fat twig something. it's one of those interesting little challenges I've always noted whenever I've started a new character of, getting a character so frickin' OP that it's easy to take care of some sorts of baddies. It's still a challenge for others. For example, having, low-level baddies be, cannon fodder sort of thing. Whereas more advanced baddies are not so cannon fodder. Go in here, get some loot. Yes, sir, Bob. Not bad. Experience I can get.
You can't carry anymore.
Those guys right there here in a sec. Oh no, that is right there. I was hoping there would be. Oh well. Not the end of the world. So yes, I am full up. Fully full up. Fully full up. Fully full up. Let's go make a deposit.
Sword and shield, not your style? I think you'll find what you're looking for here.
Well, sword and shield are my style. I just happen to have a need for you to take what I want you to take, son.
Yes, a good day.
Our chests are spacious and secure. Your goods are safe with me.
What have you got?
Gosh darn it.
What about armor? We've got armor!
Oh, I would like to have that. We just might go ahead and do it for the time being. This at least adds some torso armor. I would rather have at least some torso armor than nothing. Since these guys are now unusable, we will do that.
Nothing else?
$1 million.
Storage for the burdened traveler.
$1 million in a world that you don't know exists.
Safe travels.
This staff is a powerful weapon in the right hands.
To do that.
That's all then?
I can hold that for you.
There we go. There we go. We got a little bit more stuff now. Just a second, guys. I'm going to quickly take advantage of stuff to quickly stretch for a moment. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Stretch needed a little bit more than whoa anticipated. Whoa. All right. Forgot about how much strength that required. Part of the reason why I brought over this robust ring.
Good day then.
So, yeah. excuse me, I'll gladly take the gold, too. Jeez Louise, just a sec, guys. Gotta go use the little trees room. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So got distracted there for a moment. Quick conference with roommates, so. Head up to this rebirth fountain up here so that I can empty Dum Dum. Empty Dum Dum and have that respawn point right there. Around the rock formation there, tree. Satyrs there. More satyrs. Ooh! Hello! Rare loot! Come here, dude. Level up. Level up. Level up. Ooh. Give me a boar hide. Interesting. Spiders or bad blue kitties? I wonder which. Bad blue kitties! As I was thinking about creating Sun Tzu here, I thought about doing the not spirit, cloak and dagger, whatever. I know what I'm talking about. I'll remember it here in a bit, probably. If I'm lucky. But yeah, I thought about doing that when I was like, yeah, let's do warfare. Let's take a somewhat known mastery and use it to our advantage. Movement speed there. 5% is 5%. Two borads that we've gotten in a short time. Total of 3. Relatively recently, of course. Unfortunately, those light leather greaves there are not going to be of too much use to me. The armor deduction is not worth it. Chiron.
A gentle greetings, good traveler. What, are you surprised to find a centaur not crazed with war and hatred? My name is Chiron. I am pleased to meet you. Sadly, I have a problem that I cannot solve. You see, I have long dwelt in these woods at peace with all the creatures. But recently, they have gone mad. Worst of all, I know, the Maenad priestess. When I stopped by the stream to drink, she surprised me, stole my magic bow, then ran into a cave. Warrior, I am a centaur. We are not fit for caves. In that dark, cramped space, we cannot fight well. If you would do me the kindness of retrieving my bow, I would gladly share with you my great store of wisdom and learning. Aino has not come out of the cave in 3 days. No doubt she fears my anger. The only way to get my bow back is to go in there. That cave is no place for a centaur. Aino has not come out of the cave in 3 days. No doubt she fears my anger. The only way to get my bow back is to go in there. That cave is no place for a centaur.
Of course, in Age of Mythology and Age of Mythology Retold, you know, we had stuff we had to deal with Chiron. Of course, he willingly went underground, but of course that was a little bit different context. Excuse me, but it felt good. Bad blue kitty Maenad ladies, so seem to. To be it in terms of loot. Oh.
My bow. Splendid. Warrior, you have my gratitude. And as I am noble, I am good to my word. Let me bestow my thanks. It is true. All manner of beasts have gone utterly mad. Even my centaur brothers, who were never civilized, are more savage than ever. Something is calling them. Somehow. And they answer. But who or what calls them, I cannot tell. You have much potential, young warrior. Men have poor vision. They only judge by outward signs. Not until your worth is spelled out in great acts of heroism will you earn their respect.
As one who has seen such things, I totally agree. I totally agree with Kyle. Totally agree. Oh, stupid frickin' centaurs! Wasn't expecting such a thing there. Let's take advantage of the situation. Let's quickly portal here back to Megara.
You should try one of my swords. Superbly balanced.
Ooh, that was kind of interesting. Treacherous Gladius.
Nothing else?
For the moment, no.
I can hold that for you.
414. Look at that. 18k on Electra.
Your goods are safe with me.
Let's see here. Let's head back out now. Frickin' exploratory OCD. Let's quickly head up here to Ambrosos. Hello. Amazing that even with an XP boost, how low the thing is starting to get with some of these guys. Source.
A blacksmith of remarkable skill lives in the hills by Helicos Pass. Some say the god Hephaestus himself taught Termerus his craft. He's friendly, but he keeps to himself. If you can find him, he will sell to you at a fair price. If he likes you.
I was on my way from Delphi with some goods to trade. I had just set up camp amongst some nearby ruins when I heard the rattle of bone and smelled the scent of death. I looked up and saw skeletons everywhere. They didn't seem too friendly, so I ran. As far as I'm concerned, whoever finds my goods can have them. I lost my possessions, but I kept my life. I would call that a fair trade.
Sometimes that is a real thing. You know, it's there are times where you realize you have lost something, whether it be physical possessions, opportunity, whatever, and that is a better deal than having, for example, made the thing, whatever. Centaur. Ow. Gee, root. What'd you drop? Oh, molten orb. I don't think it'll have any overall positive effects for this masteries. We'll still take a look-see at it here in a sec. So take a couple more of these guys. Root. I'm just gonna do that, so orb. I don't think we'll hold on to that. I know I got plenty of it in storage, so
Ah, the olive grove. It is true, a sacred tree, old and stately, stood there. It lies down the road, but I'd stay away if I... The road through the Helicos Pass and on to Delphi is treacherous and horrible. Foul swamps, and deep in the hills, deadly maenads. Some say the sacred tree belongs to an ancient dryad, a tree spirit who was a child of Demeter. Others say the tree was once a beautiful woman who spurned the god Apollo's love and fled. In revenge, he turned her into a tree. The olive grove is on a hill. I have watched from here in safety, and for 3 nights the hill was crowned in flame. It is ill-fated. I would keep away.
Yeah, well, that's your opinion, son.
I see you've traveled a long road, stranger. Come, have a look. I might have something to suit your needs.
Way of usable, what's it, armor?
Come again.
Probably having some difficulty there. Another warhead. God, thinking back to, or ahead, I should honestly say, thinking back ahead to, that was Hindenburg, the hand to stomach, and the husband, you know, his wife is gone to see the, what's it guy, the hunter, and you know how he says, oh, you know, mushroom, and the husband goes and says, mushrooms? Oh, I love mushrooms. Now, you know, has that altered voice of how he says, I love mushrooms. Miss Talon of the Storm, you're now going to be Talon of the Gun. Take all the experience I can get. Yeah, I suddenly found myself thinking of, oh, I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Come on. Just gotta love it when baddies say, I'm gonna run away so I can continue to poke you.
That is my grove in different times.
Come on, tree, you can do it. Jeez Louise, I was hoping I'd be able to fend her off, but I guess not. Come on. Level up, level up. Majestic chest, majestic chest. Give us loot. Go ahead, we'll hit the K button so we can hit this rebirth fountain that much more quickly, and then set down our portal stone.
Welcome! Farewell!
Greetings!
Still waiting on stuff there. Oh, all we technically need is one more level, and then we'll be able to, let's see, which of these ranks can we cough up? We'll give up this band of endurance here to help ourselves. Oh wait, we've got. Ah, jeez. Still.
Bye.
Still four things short.
Armor for the sophisticated fighter.
Nope. There we go.
Goodbye.
Our chests are spacious and secure. Safe travels!
Artifacts made to order. So long.
We'll go ahead here slightly early and take a little break. So yeah, guys, let's everybody go ahead and stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, use the restroom. I'll go ahead and see you guys here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, tree is back. Sorry, I needed a few extra moments to take care of something there, so that it could be out of the way. So yeah, it's out of the way. Hooray! Also, get myself a little bit of liquor, of course. You know, it's gotta enjoy myself and all that jazz. So hooray! All right, let's go ahead here.
To reach the sacred olive tree, you must climb the hillside and walk through the entire grove. The ancient tree looks out over the sea. I only pray that the god...
We've already gotten it, so... Excuse me, but it felt good. Let's quickly, oh, hello. We'll quickly come down here to this rebirth fountain, and then we'll go get the, fluids. I just want to make sure that we get that out of the way. Will serve as a little bit easier, get back to point. Not much. That sucks. Probably because I got some good stuff on me. At least that's my theory. You know, quite honestly, I've given some thought to my next potential MC world. And I'm thinking that I want to take some Greek influence as to oh, hello. Some Greek / Roman influence. Dum tree. As to that, what I want to do. I believe I probably mentioned that before, so... done with our current world, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have some sort of plan, so... Shadow Maw. Oops. That was smart. That was very smart. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Of course, we have got with us having, how much electrum do I have? Oh, just over 20k. Hooray! 28.5k. I'll take every bit of electrum I can get. As I've said, I know that IRL, what we call electrum, is an alloy of gold and silver. Naturally occurring alloy of gold and silver. How in the name of the gaming gods did that happen? You know what? Let's work smarter, not harder. Here I am, trying to go back to old, what is, Ishtar being, multi-campaign mode, and trying to go from a later campaign to an earlier campaign. I was like, wait a minute, we're still in the first campaign. How can I multi-campaign here? Alright, so taking off all our curses. Yes, that removes our ability to have electrum gained. However, I would rather not have electrum gained and still be able to do stuff. Come on, tree. Trying to tell myself to engage, and I wasn't engaging. Ah, jerky McJerkface. That was an unexpected technique. Oh, glad they take that demon's blood. Come on. Interesting. Very interesting. Can't use it. At least it's one of those ones that, technically requires two hands, so. Oh well. We'll go ahead here and portal back, do the what's it back to the fountain here, and then let's go back, of course, to Helos, where we will tap into our curses over here at the Temple of Heaven's Pact. That way we can start worrying about stuff. Require a huge heck of amount of what's it there, dude? 414, and we are currently 323, so we have essentially 89, well, 91 points to go essentially. So yeah, that's a metric butt ton of stuff. Okay, and now that we have our curses back on, we can start gaining up some more Electrum. Ixithians. Excuse me. But it felt good. Hello, baddies. Ixithians, at least the title and some of the basic design stuff, is something carried over from TQ1 to TQ2. I know that one of the early posts that Grimlore Games and THQ Nordic did is about the various kinds of Ixithians in TQ2. It said, I have nothing against Grimlore Games, THQ Nordic doing advanced access on TQ2. But for me, I would much prefer a complete game to play through. Have more of the bugs worked out. As they introduce stuff and change stuff, there's going to be a certain amount of bugginess. So as you change stuff up. And that's why we are doing, of course, Season 4. Part of the reason why, of course, I want... I've decided to go with... I forget what specific is called. Berserker. I was like, I know there's a name for rune warfare, and it's Berserker. So, with these two masteries, and like I said, to my knowledge, for TQ2, they are keeping that mechanic going. You can combine two masteries, that you'll, of course, also have a certain number of skill points that you will be able to use. And me personally, that's, they try to keep as much of the original as possible. But of course they're gonna, TQ1 was originally released back in '06. And it is now 2025. You know, this game is almost, the base original game is almost 20 years old. You know, a lot can happen in game design even in 2 years, 2 or 3 years. So obviously, you know, they're going to change. You know, we have, you know, we talked about, on yesterday's stream, we had, you know, a little bit of a thing about the Forge mastery, which is like, you know, really has captured my attention, you know, as, you know, being able to essentially, you know, for the Atlantis DLC, you know, the Artificer, some of the Artificer sorts of characters we met in the various inner and outer Atlantis districts. You know, wherever it is that they were located. You know, they are that is, you know, a forger would be, you know, that's essentially that sort of character. And that is something I think that I am going to want to do. You know, what can I forge as, you know, whatever I know that Earth and Fire, that Earth and Storm masteries are arcanes. You know, what sort of mastery would, you know, say Earth and Forge or Storm and Forge be? I could see, you know, for the Earth / Forge, if there's going to be an Earth. I don't remember if they have, if Grimlore and THQ Nordic have expressly said that there's going to be an Earth. I know that there's Storm, but, you know, would the equivalent, you know, sort of, would it be a, you know, a powerful blacksmith, you know, sort of thing? Or, you know, a tool forger, if you will. Sort of thing, you know? Shark faces! So yeah, it's what sort of mastery combinations can we get with the Forge mastery? So, you know, like I said, this is part of the reason why I started up Season 2. I mean, it's not Season 2, Season 4 of Let's Play Titan Quest. You know, I want, you know, in the long term, it's my hope that this sort of idea that THQ Nordic and Grimlore Games is doing with the early access to the game, to TQ2, I'm hoping, seriously hoping, that it's just going to be to their strategic advantage. Of course, you know, a lot of the reviews right now, they're not going to be, you know, they're going to be, you know, dealing with an imperfect, far, far more imperfect game. Whereas any potential later reviews are going to be, hopefully, knock on wood, going to be far, far better. That would be something to actually check out. I myself, I try to stay away, you know, especially if it's a game that I I've been anticipating. I usually try to stay away. When Kaiserpunk was sort of in doing its thing, I kind of, sent a few things to God, what's their faces? Not Dottie Moo. Whoever the blanking on the directors did it. Developers of Kaiserpunk.
Well, I don't get many visitors. Greetings. How can I help you?
With the way the things are these days, it is my personal opinion that, nobody is ever going to be fully satisfied with a game. Doesn't matter if it's a base game or a DLC expansion, whatever you want to call it. Part of me still refers to at least older games, like Titan Quest and then Immortal Throne, Age of Empires 2, and then The Conquerors, Pharaoh, then Cleopatra. The latter games in these examples are expansions. They expand upon the original game. DLCs, they often, excuse me, but I felt good, will often fulfill the same role. Of course, DLC meaning downloadable content. Basically, they can add features to the game that were, excuse me, that were not potentially originally in the game, in the original base game. So, that is, of course, in my POV, it is a good thing that, excuse me, that stuff is added. For example,
Hi! Welcome!
Not forget potions there, tree. Oh.
So long!
So, for example, Immortal Throne, of course, added caravans. Excuse me. The ability to store and, of course, swap items around. Very good idea. And to make it easier, far easier to, excuse me. More tired than I thought it was. The ability to, stow loot and to especially stow it between characters. But of course, I originally, before, in the days back before, I finally broke down and got, come on, Mr. Spirit Caller. In the days back before, I finally got myself onto, gosh darn it. Before I finally got myself engaged in the excuse me. Back before I got myself involved with the vault and all that jazz. that is why I had a plethora of storage characters. And if we were to theoretically take a look, see at what we got. Excuse me. I could probably have half again, probably 3/4 again, even double the amount of storage characters for all the loot I got. Like I said, it would be a heck of a lot more, methinks. That is why I finally said, Tree, you are doing yourself a disservice by not having the... Excuse me. By not having the vault. You're just making your life harder. It's making it harder to keep track of all of the... You're having to literally put more canopy power down to figure out, okay, item thing for X class of character. Or general... Excuse me. Sorry. I know you're here. Hello. Hello. Or, general X class of character, physical versus magical. Or even hybrid classes between the two. And, that is why I felt, okay, I honestly need to get a vault system going. And that is why, we have had, that might be a thing. Discuss the vault. Ow. Itchy root. Jeez, frickin' Louise! I had plenty of goat juice, but that is to say Dr. Pepper. But I'm still yawning to beat the band. As I've said at the end of Season 3, and somewhat here at the beginning of Season 4, Eternal Embers, essentially redundant. I mean, they added a few... Excuse me. They added a few interesting features, but it's... Honestly, I don't think it would have been justifiable to take this stuff in, so honestly, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead with the way I'm feeling. Let's see where. Yeah, I know we're close to Delphi, but excuse me. I know we're close to Delphi, but I'm just feeling so frickin' tired. And I don't want to, make it to where I'm literally falling asleep on stream. I remember back in the day when Daedalus 822 was did his watermelon farm. He of course he was busy building it, he actually fell asleep on stream, and it was like, it was either a creeper or a skelly, some hostile mob. You know, it literally was like, and then hostile mob attacks, and boom, he died. And then he finally woke up, and it was like, oh, what's going on? Oh no, I got killed by mob and stuff. So I am honestly starting to feel like excuse me. Stupid carrion crows. Stupid freaking mayonnaise. Yeah, well, let's go ahead here. We're gonna go ahead here. I want to end stream. I'm gonna do the smart thing, so as that I don't do the smart thing, so as that I don't, put my trunk against my keyboard. And I did adjust the sounds. I realized after last stream that it was quite the thing. So let me see here. Who is live? So yeah, I went in and realized, oh wait, I need to adjust the sound levels on that. So, no, excuse me. Sorry, it felt good. Oh boy, I see a number of people we can go say hi to. Let's see here. Somebody I have said hi to before. Let's see. They are doing. They have been live for a while, but hopefully they will not mind a little tree raid. So, let's see here. Let me do this thing right here. So if you're watching here on Twitch at twitch.tv/OsageOrange, please remember to hit that follow button. If you're watching over on the YouTubes at youtube.com/OsageOrangeGaming, please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. It really does help. So, we're going to go say hi to DVV, Dragons vs. Vampires, over twitch.tv/Dragons vs. Vampires. Go and select our standard holiday raid call, which is the Tree Grove has arrived to bring you eggnog, tinsel, mistletoe, and good holiday cheer. Hope to catch you guys. Let's see. Yes, it is Saturday, so hope to catch you guys later today, Saturday, for another episode of City Building Saturdays in Pharaoh Cleopatra. Hopefully Sunday. Knock on wood. We can have another episode of hopefully Grand Strategy Sundays and Kaiser Punk. Monday we will be returning to Midwestern Minecraft. We will also have a mining live stream tomorrow Sunday. Probably late, like today, Friday, or now that's Saturday, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, we'll hopefully have some good stuff going on. So, yeah, I do appreciate everybody who has come out. Let's go ahead here. Let's get this raid party started. I appreciate everybody who's come out, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.